What's up guys, Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. Here I have another car that's rocked up into the studio. You know the drill, I have to unbox it, show you around, show you what you get, and have a good look of how this puppy's made. Now this is the Emu Racing 1/8 scale 4-wheel drive short course truck from Remo Hobby. Looks pretty cool. Enough talking from me, let's see what we get inside. So here is the 1/8 scale off-road 4-wheel drive short course truck by Remo Hobby. You would have seen a lot of Remo Hobby on my channel lately. I've pretty much got all the range, and I wanted to get them all to review them to see how good they are, because they are a good price and they offer pretty good specs and they are built pretty well. Now because it is the Ultimate Edition, it does include several changes from the standard one. Standard one has brushed, includes a nickel metal hydride battery, and just has standard plastic bodied shocks. Whereas this puppy has aluminium shocks, they're threaded so you can adjust it very easily, a brushless motor, and it includes a 2-cell LiPo battery, which is about 4,200 milliamps, so that should give you some decent runtime. Now there's not much else around this box, I won't bother showing you it. Let's get inside. Okay, we're in like Flynn, and up top is an instruction manual. Now all these Remo kits have very similar instruction manuals. This one will show you all the different parts that are specific to this kit and all the numbers there that you would need to go or reference if you need to buy those parts. Now here we have an instruction manual telling you do's and don'ts. We normally don't read that stuff. Now this manual gives you very nice 3D, computer aided design pictures here, which shows you how everything goes. So if you ever need to pull something apart and put it back together again, it is fairly easy to do. So nice stuff. And a little manual about the brushless speed controller, how to adjust the settings if you want to. And last but not least, a little bit of instructions on how to rebind and stuff if you ever get stuck with the receiver. Spare parts and some tools. You see we have some Allen keys, different sizes, a universal wrench, and this 4-way spanner, which is handy. Oh, and some spare body clips. But let's see what's in this box. There we go. This transmitter is exactly like the other Pro versions of Remo Hobby. The only thing I don't like about it, it does require 8 batteries, which sucks, but hey, what do you do? At least with 2.4 gigahertz, they do last a while. Nothing too crash hot here. We have our throttle reverse, steering dual rates, steering trim, and your throttle trim as well. Apart from that, that's what you get. Now this will look extremely similar to something else on the market. Can you guess what it is? Now it does include a LiPo charger. I nearly forgot to show you guys. It charges via the balance port on the LiPo, and this one can only charge up to a 2-cell, which is what is included. Any guess what this might look like or resemble currently on the market? It is a cool looking car. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'll lower the camera so we can get a bit of a closer shot. The graphics on this body do look cool. And first thing, like I always do, Emu Racing 4x4 off-road 4-wheel drive short course truck. That's a mouthful. The Lexan feels very nice, not too flimsy, pretty thick, but I guess it will, time will tell when I put this puppy on its roof a few times. There we go. This is what you get under the shell. I know a lot of you guys will know what this looks like. But anyway, enough of that. Let's have a look at the car. So we get our basic plastic glued on tyre to the wheel. They do have foam inserts. They feel okay. The rubber feels pretty decent. Not too tacky, but we'll soon find out when I put it to the test. Now the powerhouse for this puppy is a 3,300 kV brushless 4-pole motor hooked up or paired with this brushless 45 amp waterproof ESC. Your steering servo is mounted upside down and it flows through to the bottom of the chassis like that. It is metal geared, so at least it will put up with some abuse. While I'm on the bottom here, you see that drive shaft that runs all the way from the front to the rear differential is aluminium, and it does include a nice little rubber grommet here, so nothing can really ingress through there. Now just a standard receiver, it does say 6 channels, so that's pretty cool. Now here you'd notice a plastic cover that protects the gears so nothing can get in there like small rocks, dirt, and over time that'll wear the hell out of those and you'll strip them in no time. But it does include that little clear cover so you can quickly at a glance see how the gear mesh is. So around the other side we have the LiPo battery. Now I do like how Remo Hobby give you hard case LiPos. In this instance it is a 4200 milliamp hour 2-cell 7.4 volt 30C LiPo. So interesting, does include a Dean's connector like all their other kits, so that's nice. Once that battery is out, you see it's got a fairly decent sized battery tray, and this little foam block you can move if you want to change up to different batteries as well. Now the front and rear bumper has nice malleable plastic, nothing too brittle, so definitely you'll be smashing this to hell and they won't break or snap on the first hit. So they are very bendy, especially the front one, so that's good. It will absorb a lot of the impact where you want it to. This plastic on the side is very flexible as well, so it's good when the body's on. It won't crush the body to hell. It will at least absorb and hit these, minimizing the damage. It also looks like a nice carry handle. So here is our red anodized aluminium shocks. Obviously have a nice thread here so you can adjust them when needed, and from factory they are pretty good. Not too much of a bounce, but good thing about them, you can easily adjust them. Now all the Pro version Remo kits have these front guards here on the leading edge of the suspension arms to protect the shocks and all that kind of stuff, so that's nice to see. They're at the back as well. Now you can see the drive shafts are plastic, but they're in this different grade or different quality of plastic presumably, so they have a bit more impact strength or can flex a bit more, I'm not too sure, but they are telescopic as you can see. They go in and out when the suspension goes up and down, so we'll see how these are against the traditional steel style dog bone CVDs that are in the other ones. Now for all you playing at home, here is the bottom of the chassis. It's kind of a modular design, kind of steps in at the in the middle and kind of steps back up to where it's mated to the front and rear differential. Not too bad, seems pretty easy to work on, no gripes here. From the specs, it seems like all the electronics is waterproof. I'm definitely not going to go submarine on its ass, but it's good to know that it's splash proof and can take a bit of abuse through water, big puddles and stuff like that. One thing that's interesting is that Remo Hobby, even for the monster truck that I have, I think it's called the Dinosaur Master, it actually uses the same chassis, just like the front and rear bumpers are different wishbones, stuff like that. Obviously the wheels are larger, but primarily it's a very similar design. So that is the unboxing and quick look at the Emu Racing from Remo Hobby of this 1/8 scale 4-wheel-drive short course truck. Let me know what you guys think. So I'll be putting it through its paces and seeing if it is actually good for the money. So that's me, guys. Any questions? Leave them downstairs there in the comments section. If you like the video, give it a good old thumbs up, and if you haven't, please subscribe. It's for free. I have heaps and heaps more content coming your way. So that's me, guys. Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.